Hello everybody, and welcome to another Core Set 2020 ranked draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out a ton, and in exchange, if this video gets to 50 thumbs up, I will post another video tomorrow. So if you want to get more content and also support the channel at the same time, hitting that thumbs up button is a great way to do so. If you would like to get notified when I post future videos and join our community here on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the bell so you get notifications, and also if you have any questions at all, be sure to leave those in the comment section down below. Without further ado, let's dive into the draft. Okie doke. So we have opened a very strong pack. We have one of the best uncommons, Risen Reef. In a blue-green deck, I think it's actually the best uncommon, but I think Chandra Novice Pyromancer is a better uncommon to open pack 1 because it's only one color instead of a gold card. But this card is definitely the pick over any of the other gold uncommons, even though Lightning Stormkin is a very powerful card, and Skynet Vanguard can be a good card in your white-red decks. Temple of Silence is a card you can play in a white or a black deck, but it's not like a super high pickup. In the common section, we have Winged Word, which is a very good common, Audacious Thief, which is another good common, and Chandra's Outrage. I think I would probably lean towards taking the Audacious Thief, just because I think black is a little bit better. But I think Chandra's Outrage is definitely a close pick with that, and then I think Winged Words comes after both of those. However, I think Risen Reef is just so powerful that getting it pick 1 is enough incentive to try and move into an Elementals deck, and so I think I am just going to take the Risen Reef here over the Audacious Thief. Okay, moving on to pick 2. We see that the rare is missing, so we aren't really getting a huge amount of signaling here. The uncommons are solid. Ancestral Blade is quite good. Loaming Shaman can be good in a black-green deck, and then Goblin Ringleader is not very good, so I guess 2 of the uncommons are solid. In the common slot, we have what is probably the best common in the set on Arena in Murder. Shock is also a strong common. Murder is just far and away better than Shock. The only common that's comparable to Murder is Cloud Conceer, and I think on Arena, because bows are relatively more prevalent, Murder definitely gets the nod because they are so close in general. And I think there's no reason not to take Murder here. Sure, I'd like to be playing my Risen Reef, but if Risen Reef isn't going to be open, I'm not going to like hedge and take a Shock just to try and play Team or Elementals at this point, because it could just be the case that black is wide open. So I'm just going to take the Murder here over probably the Shock. Yeah, I think Murder over Shock, and then after that I'd probably lean towards taking Loaming Shaman. I just really don't want to end up in a white deck if I can, so I would need something a little bit stronger than Ancestral Blade to put me in that direction. Okay, and now in this pack there are more strong options. The uncommons are not super great. Blight Beetle is not really playable. Skynet Vanguard is neither of my colors. Overcome is decent, and you can definitely play it, but I'm not going to take it super early. And in the common spot, there is Lavacan Brawler, Shock, and Silverback Shaman as the cards that immediately jump out to me. I think that Lavacan Brawler is a little bit worse than Shock at this point in the draft, because I'd rather just get my first Shock rather than my first Lavacan Brawler every time, pretty much. But I think Silverback Shaman is going to be the pick for me. I think Silverback is comparable to Shock in power level, but it's the same color as my Risen Reef, and it also works really well in a black-green deck. I don't mind playing Team or Elementals by taking like a Shock, but that's more of a commitment than just taking a card that's already on color, and Silverback Shaman is just fantastic. And now we can follow that up with another Silverback Shaman. We could, in the uncommons, there's nothing super special. There's an Agonizing Siphon to go with the Murder, but I think Silverback Shaman's just better than Siphon. There's also Frostlinks, which is not a card I prioritize super highly, because a lot of the time it's not as good as it would normally be if there was a better like tempo aggro deck. But I think Silverback Shaman just keeps me green. It leaves me to be either blue-green or black-green, which are both good spots and good homes for Silverback. And I think Swift Watercliffs is interesting because it would potentially let me splash the Risen Reef in a Teamer deck, but I think Silverback is just a nice little pickup here. And now we can pick up a Leafkin Druid. Again, we're basically just a green deck right now. We don't know whether we're going to be blue or black. I'd probably prefer to be blue so I could play with the Risen Reef, but also Leafkin works really well with Silverback Shaman, just ramping them out. And easily the pick here over the Reduced to Ashes or a Centaur Courser. We're definitely seeing strong green signals here. And in this pack, so the considerations are Centaur Courser or Gift of Paradise. I think Gift of Paradise is probably the pickup here. Not only does it give me options to splash Risen Reef if I end up in a red-green Elementals deck, but if I get like 3 Gift of Paradises, I could splash Murder. I could also just play black-green and splash Risen Reef. That's another option if I get elemental stuff. And also this can ramp out Silverback Shamans. So I think the Gift of Paradise is going to be a pretty solid addition to the squad here, even if I don't end up running it in my final build. Whew, interesting. I think we just want to keep sticking with green cards. I think Sanitarium Skeleton is all right, and definitely a card that you're pretty happy to play in your black-green decks, but you don't really need to prioritize it. You can get them very late, so it's not like this is a signal or anything. And I think Brightwood Tracker is a pretty solid addition. It works well with Gift of Paradise. It's another green card. I think having exactly one copy of this really enhances a deck a lot of the time. Centaur Courser is not super great. I don't love taking it here. Neither is Greenwood Sentinel, so we're just going to take the Brightwood Tracker here. Stick to our green ways. Wow, this is super late Pattern Matcher. I think this is the clear pick. Mammoth Spider is a fine card, but we already have 2 5-drops, and Pattern Matcher just does a ton of work. It's going to make almost any deck. I have already 2 Silverback Shamans. That's pretty fantastic, and then I can just get another like Leafkin Druid, and then it's just even better. So definitely taking the Pattern Matcher here. And wow, so we got a Wheeled Embercat, which is just quite strong. I don't know whether it's worth taking over something like a Thicket Crasher. I definitely think Thicket Crasher is nice in conjunction with Risen Reef. So I don't think I take the Embercat here, because I think I'd rather be a blue-green deck or a black-green deck than a red-green deck. So we're just going to take the Thicket Crasher. Thicket Crasher is also a card you can get multiples of, which works with Pattern Matcher. And now we will take the Loaming Shaman in case we do end up in a black deck. But we won't take it super highly. Okay. So I like where we're at here. Ooh, there's a Vorse Claw and there's a second Loaming Shaman. The only reason to play second Loaming Shaman is with Pattern Matcher, really. As a card to go get. But I think I'd rather just get my first Forest Claw. It works with Risen Reef. It's just a nice big finisher. Even though I kind of already have some big finishers, I just think your first Forest Claw is a pretty good card to have. Whereas your second Loaming Shaman is very debatable on whether you even want to play it. Okay, there's Befuddle. We'll take Healer. If we get a second Risen Reef, we'd rather play that. And I never main deck with Mind Draw, really. Okay, so I really like where we're at in going into Pack 2. And we open a very strong payoff for a heavy green deck. This makes the Gift of Paradise even better in our deck. There's another Elemental for a Risen Reef if we go with that strategy. Yeah, pretty happy to get the Wake Root Elemental. So yeah, definitely going to just take this. There's nothing really else in the pack, which is another incentive to just take it. The only other card that I would be interested in is probably Might of the Masses or maybe Evolving Wilds. But yeah, we'll just take the Wake Root Elemental. And now there is a Rabid Bite. And not much else. There's a Netcaster, but we don't really need Netcaster in this deck. I like how we're basically mono green. We still can either go either direction, which is quite nice. There's another Gift of Paradise if I want to combo with the Wake Root. I think second Gift of Paradise is actually good in this deck because I have the Wake Root, because you really want to be able to make that 5 green mana, and so Gift of Paradising onto your second color is quite good. I think Murder's looking really questionable right now because I'm going to be a heavy green deck, like incredibly heavy green, and so Murderers gets harder to cast, but Gift of Paradise can help with that. So I think this is definitely a Gift of Paradise pick here. Oh gosh. Now this gets where it gets tricky. There's a Spectral Sailor, which is just a fantastic card. Also works really well in this Gift of Paradise ramp style deck. And then there's a Leafkin Druid, which works really well with my Wake Root, Force Claw, and 2 Silverback Shamans. So I already have 4 expensive cards to go with the Leafkin Druid, and it works with Risen Reef. I think Spectral Sailor is a better card than the Leafkin Druid. Man, this is such a hard pick. This is a very difficult pick. I think at this point we're more likely to be blue-green than black-green, but we still could go either direction. I think a late Spectral Sailor like this is enough incentive to push me over the edge towards blue-green, especially because with 2 Gift of Paradises, if I get a third one, and I have mana sinks like Spectral Sailor and Wake Root Elemental, I can just play Murder in my green-blue deck with no other fixing other than 3 gifts. So I think we're just going to take the Spectral Sailor. We already have enough ramp as it is. And now there is a blue-green land. There's also a Barkhide Troll, which in my heavy green deck could just be a 2-mana 3/3. Though, I have not been as impressed with Barkhide Troll, I will admit. I think the thing with Barkhide Troll is you're like, wow, it's a 2-mana 3/3, but then you just draw it in the mid-game and it's just a 3/3. Like, on turn 2, sure, having a 3/3 is awesome, but, like, I don't really follow it up that well. 2-mana 3/3 into a Gift of Paradise is not, like, inspiring. Thornwood Falls could be an interesting option, because I want to have a couple of blue sources, but I also want to have as many green sources as possible. We already have 14 playables. I don't think Murder's in the deck at this point. But as soon as we get the third Gift of Paradise, it is. I kind of just want to take the Thornwood Falls, but I think Barkhide Troll is definitely an interesting consideration. We have a couple 2-drops already. Yikes. Let's just take the Barkite Troll. Definitely strikes me as a better pickup. And now there's a Silverback Shaman. Clear pick out of this pack. We have a decent amount of ramp to get that going. Another Rabid Bite over an Unsummon. Pretty easy pickup here. Late Renowned Weaponsmith. We could see if we can get this to work. I think it's definitely worth taking over second Brightwood or Sage Rose or Ferocious Pup. So we'll see if we can get this to work. We definitely saw some bows earlier in the pack. And now we can get Might of the Masses as a combat trick, or we could just take an Octoprophet or just a Ferocious Pup. Pup seems okay as just a way to stall the game while I get to my 5 massive finisher kind of cards. I think I don't really want the Octoprophet. Might of the Masses is definitely an interesting option as well. Yeah, let's just take the Might. I think we can probably get a Wolf Pup later. Ferocious Pup. Take Befuddle. Plumete. Yeah, here's a Ferocious Pup if we want it. Spider came back. That's an interesting one. We might actually just main deck that. Healer, sure. And the Crab. Whew. Nice. So we opened a Tempsis. I'm not sure if we want to take this over something like a Leafkin Druid, though. Because the thing with the Tempsis is it's triple blue. And so far we have 1 blue card, 2 blue cards. We're not playing the Weaponsmith at this point because we don't have any bows or vials. So taking a Tempsis is a huge risk. Even though it is kind of a nice little engine, a lot of the time it's just a 6 mana 4 powered flyer because you're attacking them with it, which is not super impressive. So I think we're just going to take the Leafkin Druid here and be pretty happy with that. It works with our Risen Reef. It works with our massive ramp package. It's also a card you can get with Pattern Matcher. So I think that even though Tempest is great and we are a blue deck, we want to run like 7 islands or something. So we don't want to be putting that pressure on our mana. So I think we're going to just take the Leafkin. And now probably either Unsummon or Metropolis Sprite. Probably the Unsummon. We're not going to have blue sources to spare to pump this all the time. And now there is a Sedge Scorpion for early defense, unless I'm really afraid of bow meta, in which case I would take like a Feral, but I think early Sedge Scorpion is probably still fine. There's a Wolf Rider saddle. Ooh, there's another Pattern Matcher. To get my Leafkins, my Silverbacks. Pattern Match is a really good card. I think I take it over Wolf Rider saddle here. There's also a Wand to go with my Renowned Weaponsmith. I can use the mana to activate it. Not super great. There's also a Netcaster that if it wheels makes this Pattern Matcher a ton better as well. So I think we just take the Pattern Matcher over the saddle. Whoa, 3rd Leafkin Druid versus 4th Silverback. I think at this point when you have 5 expensive cards already, getting another Leafkin is just really good. Also, Leafkin into Pattern Matcher is such a good combination that I think Leafkin is the pick here. And now 3rd Gift of Paradise. We kind of got there. We can play our Murder now. And we can really just play any card we want at this point. So if we had been thinking we might have picked up other just good cards like Pacifisms and stuff, but we were not thinking on that level, too high level. Okay, now there's a Dismal Backwater. The thing with Dismal Backwater is it doesn't actually help cast Murder because we're not running any sources of green anyway. There's a Stone Golem, but we're not going to just run Weaponsmith to cast Stone Golem. We could run it to cast Pattern Matcher, but that doesn't really curve out the way we want. We'd much rather curve Leafkin into Pattern Matcher. So I guess we just take Growth Cycle. Now there's a Cryptic Caves. I actually kind of like Cryptic Caves in this deck because I want to run 18 lands probably, but I don't want to, because running 18 lands is really good in this deck because I really want to get to 5 mana, but I also want to have all my colored sources and stuff, so I think Cryptic Caves is a fine pickup. And now there's a Serpent. I'm not going to run Smuggler as a splash card. There's a Wolfkin. There's also Veil of Summer. We're not going to be playing Hammer in this deck ever. There's a Wando. Wow, late Courser. Might end up playing that. Okay. So let's see what we're working with here. Of course, we must change our card style to this. Okay, we're not playing the Weaponsmith. We could play Might of the Masses. We're not going to play Loaming Shaman. We could play Pup. Let's just see what we're working with here. Okay, so why would it recommend 4 swamps? Oh, silly deck. So we're going to probably go 10-7. That seems fair to me. Then we could cut 5 cards. Probably going to cut the Courser, the Pup. Netcaster Spider actually does fill a weakness in our deck, which is flyers. We don't have infinite removal, and we don't have tons of great ways to deal with flyers. Brightwood Tracker is a little bit slow, but with 3 gifts and 3 Leafkins, having Mana Sinks is just really good. I like the Thicket Crasher to go with the Risen Reef. We need to make 3 more cuts. Let's check our creature numbers. We have 17 creatures, so we can afford to cut some creatures. I do like Sedge Scorpion with Rabid Bite. I think we're just going to cut the Might. We don't really need that effect. So we could also cut an Unsummon just because we're not a very heavy blue deck. At this point, we only have like 2 blue cards. We have the Sailor and the Risen Reef, which is probably just solid enough. Maybe don't need the Unsummon. We're basically a mono green deck. We could play Plummet in the main deck, but we already have a little bit of removal and interaction. This is a tricky one. Very tricky. Keep in mind, when we cast Gift of Paradise, we almost always want to cast it onto an island, so our Wake Root is easier to trigger. Okay, we could cut an Unsummon and a... and a Brightwood Tracker. Or Thicket Crasher. Probably Thicket Crasher. So we now have a decent number of elementals to go with our Risen Reef. We have Sailor as a Mana Sink. We have several Mana Sinks. I might want to cut Barkhide Troll just for a Thicket Crasher, though. Because it's an elemental. I don't know. 2 mana 3/3 really holds the ground quite well, so I like this build. I think it's going to be pretty solid, and hopefully you stay with me for the matches to see how it performs. Hello, and welcome to round 1. We definitely have a keeper here. We chose the Mirage lands. They're just gorgeous. I don't know what it is about them. We're definitely leading with Forest, because if we draw another Forest, we might consider playing Barkhide Troll on turn 2. Cryptic Cave is definitely a nice little addition to this hand. Makes it hard to flood out. Hello, Fairy Miscreant. It's funny, I never drafted the Fairy Miscreant deck, not a single time, because I just never, like, prioritized that type of thing. Barkhide Troll. We might just flash in Spectral Sailor to trade with a Fairy Miscreant. Oh, now I'm just very tempted. Oh, goodness. Opponent, opponent, opponent. Your shortcutting shall be your downfall. Now we just trade it with a Metropolis Sprite, and we're pretty happy about it. That's actually really funny. I don't think we attack and demote Piranhas here, because if they don't play anything worthy, we can just Rapid Bite the Piranhas and then attack them for 8. Oh, that's not cool, bro. Bro. Not cool, amigo. Okay. I think I just offer the trade. I can kill anything scary that they play. I have a very good late game because of all my expensive cards. I don't know. This just seems reasonable to me. Max punished. 1/1 tribal gonna get me. Like, I just need another silverback, or okay, another leafkin's not really where I want to be, but I guess I'll play it. I'm definitely in a reasonable spot here. I'm like one Wake Root Elemental away from just completely dominating. Because I can just kill anything they play. Put it on this one, of course, because of our Wake Root Elemental. We want to put it onto an island. Now Murder's a solid draw. I think I forgot to attack with Sedge Scorpion last turn. This is the classic downside with ramp decks, though. Like, this is why ramp decks are tricky. Maybe I should go down to 17 lands. That actually sounds kind of better, because I have all these Leafkin Druids. So I don't need 18 lands. Even though Cryptic Caves is kind of a free roll. I think I'd rather just have a 4-mana 4/3. Sure. You have shocked my Leafkin Druid. It's always more where they came from. Nice. I think, yeah, I should cut a land for a Thicket Crasher. That sounds good to me. Gives me another elemental, just another sizable creature. Ooh, that's a really good draw. Okay, that resolved, which means that getting my Silverback Shaman is going to work out quite nicely here. I'm liking my spot. Oh, yes. So now I can Sedge Scorpion that. That's part of why saving the Sedge Scorpion was so valuable. Hit them for 8. Play our Gift of Paradise onto our second island. Like, if they kill our Silverback, we get to draw another card. No! I don't get to draw a card, you cursed monstrosity. What have you done? Oh, my Silverback Shamans. No value. It's so sad. They've been fire elementals. Oh, gosh. Now I wish I had my unsummon. Oh, yes. This is fun. You thought you could deal with the monkey, but you can never deal with the monkey. I should have attacked first, but I got hasty. I was just so proud of the top deck. The pattern matcher hype. If they trade 3 for this guy, I'm very happy with that. Boom! Hooray! Boom! Clap! Yabba-da-da-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Pattern matcher is so good. Boom! And we get the win! Oh, that was excellent. And we'll be back for the next round. Hello and welcome. We are going to mulligan this hand. We subbed out 1 forest for a thicket crasher, but yeah, this is definitely a mulligan. We don't have any green sources. We don't have our Gift of Paradise for murder. This hand is far superior, as in not even remotely close to as bad as the previous. This hand is much better. We're going to keep this, and I think we ditch Brightwood Tracker just because Wake Grid Elemental is a better mana sink. Oh, the murder is here. Ah, the murder. Opponent is not going to see it coming. We'll keep this guy back in case they have a Goblin Smuggler. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can cast that next turn. And then with 1 more forest, we can start activating. Oh, opponent! It is adorable to watch, to witness the power of a Centaur Courser in action. My Wake Grid Elemental should be online soon. Don't kill it, bro. Please. I don't ask for much. Just don't kill it, and I'll be happy. A green-red deck can't actually kill it with this mana. The Frostlings. Okay. I do not mind the Frostlings. Oh, gosh. Life is good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do have 5. We definitely want to make this island into it. We're doing this now because it's better to make hay while the sun's shining. That was such a bad logic. What I mean by that is, if they kill my Wake Grid Elemental this turn with a reduced ashes, at least I've still gotten my 5/5 out of the deal. Whereas if I just play a Silverback Shaman, then I just don't get as much out of it. But that was a really bad explanation. We're obviously doing this because it's better to make hay while the sun's shining. Duh. They attack me for 5. I have lethal this next turn. Mammoth Spider? Okay. They have to chump with their Mammoth Spider. I feel like that's not what they wanted. And that is going to be the game. Wake Grid Elemental with the hard carry there, thanks to our gift and our Leaf Kindred. Yeah, that's going to do it for the round. Then I hope you stay with me for the next one. Hello, and welcome to round 3. Wake Grid Elemental wants to run it back. I want to run it back. We have our gift to ramp him out and also to get the green mana onto our island. This is really going well, I must say. I think we will lead things off with a Sedge Scorpion rather than the Spectral. Because we'd rather use Spectral a little bit later so we can actually just draw a card from it almost immediately. Okay, we'll probably still play it on turn 2 to just get some beats in. I hope they don't have a Heart Piercer bow. My great hope for the future is that they do not have Heart Piercer bow. Man, these Mirage lands that they added to Arena are gorgeous. This is one of the prettiest islands I've ever seen. We're not actually going to attack into Cloud Conceer. Our Death Touch is more valuable, and our Spectral Sailor is way more valuable. No! The murder is gone! Who main decks Duress, you crafty devil? Oh, that is messed up, dude. That is messed up. Pattern Match is gone, and Forest is gone, I think. Actually, and Wake Grid's gone. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually would need 2 lands. I think we're just going to be using the Spectral Sailor. They might just have a... I think we'll get rid of Forest and Pattern Matcher. That is messed up, bro. Good thing our Spectral Sailor can claw us back. As can Risen Reef. Risen Reef. Risen Reef. Works really well if I can play this Wake Route. Okay, Tonebound Lich. I see how it is. I see how it is. We have a lot of really good draws here. Silverback Shaman, land, any card in our deck, pretty much. Leafkin is a great draw. We'll definitely trade Sedge for Tonebound. Oh, they discarded Blood for Bones? Oh, no! Nightmare scenario! Things are going downhill quickly. Oh, gosh. It has begun. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Heartpiercer Bow is so good against me. Maybe I should be, like, hedging against potential bows. Oh, yes, Cryptic Caves, my man. I can't even... I kind of want to just draw a card with this, play Leafkin. Yeah, this seems like a decent-ish line to me. And I can't attack here because if they attack and ping this, then they could also just attack with Tonebound Lich, which I don't want to let happen. Okay. So now we will block. Because now our strategy is to just kill all of their creatures. Or at least kill most of their creatures for a little bit. Also get rid of our 1 toughness guy when we can. Because terrifying. 1 top, 1 bottom, okay. I think we just play this in Pattern Matcher this turn. Playing Wake Root is a little bit sketchier, and also just getting these 2 3/3s into play. This seems good to me. We'll definitely just trade off. Okay. And then Wake Root Elemental can maybe take over. Okay. Sure. Okay, we are in fantastic shape here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Okay, so we want to 1, 2, 3, 4. Thicket Crasher. Rabid Bite. Tonebound Lich. And then no attacks. And then next turn, we can really go to town. And we'll let them hit us here. Because sure, they gain 2, but we don't want to trade our 4/3 for a 2/2. But now, okay, drawing a land was actually really good. Because now we can get both of our guys into play. And then use a Leafkin Druid for double mana. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We can cast this guy. Okay, so now that doesn't work. Okay, we can start using him for double mana next turn. We'll just get both our guys into play. And then hit him for 4. Okay. Let's see what you got, opponent. They did get a decent amount of value from these Tonebound Liches, getting rid of a lot of lands. They got rid of 2 lands. They got some scry action. Dungeon Geasts. Well, I am not worried about the Dungeon Geist, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to make 5 5s. I'm going to make 5 5s. No blocks. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 green mana, so I can only make 1 5/5, unfortunately. But I will get to draw my card with Cryptic Caves. And my elementals are going to have trample because of the Thicket Crasher. This is actually a good draw. One moment. Blue. Draw a card. Might as well be mana efficient about this. Ooh, that was a good draw. Untap that guy. Attack you for 9. Oh gosh, they are so screwed. Next turn I can make 2 5/5s. I have 2, 4. Boom! An opponent concedes. Wakeroot Elemental getting me across the finish line again. That is the power of the Wakeroot, and that's going to bring us to round 4. Hello, and welcome to round 4, and we have a fantastic hand. Sedge into Barkhide. Let's go. That is not a good matchup. That's not a good look for the Sedge. We just want to draw lands at this point so we can start casting our Silverback Shamans. The old Shaman. This is one of those hands that just needs like one piece of ramp to become quite good. Because now our 2 draws were not kind to us. That's a kind draw, though. Because now our Pattern Matcher can get another one, even if we don't draw a land this coming turn. But if we do draw a land this coming turn, we can play Pattern Matcher and immediately play the second Leafkin Druid. Counter it. Make my day. They're like, which one do I kill? They have a kill spell or like a murder or something. They didn't know which one to murder. The Leafkin Druid hath come. No attacks. I should have attacked with my Barkhide Troll. In all honesty, that was a bad play. Diamond Neat. Hello, Diamond Neat. Opponent playing a heavy black deck, it looks like. I think we just start jamming these guys. Silverback into Silverback. Seems good to me. Not attacking for 3 last turn was a pretty big mistake. Sure. They have enough cards in hand that it's not going to be super easy for them to find the mana to get back Skeleton. Okay, I guess they have nothing going on. Well then. I'm actually kind of afraid of this Diamond Knight. Not gonna lie. Makes me want to keep this Sedge Scorpion back, and I also am kind of afraid of another Blade Brand. Okay. Play another silverback for now. They'd have to play 2 black spells to put that out of range of my Diamond Knight. Oh my gosh, they have another skeleton coming. Gosh. They must really not have a lot going on. We'll play this guy now. I think they're dead if they get back skeleton and play it. Like, sure, this is 6/6 now. It can eat this. This can chump that, and then they die. So unless they have exactly unsummon. So if I attack with everything, they go block, chump, take 6. I hope they don't have unsummon. But if they had unsummon, they probably would have used it. When would they have used an unsummon? Good game, opponent. And we're on to the 5th round. We're 1 win away from platinum. Hello, and welcome to round 5. We have a fantastic hand. We're facing a platinum player as the gatekeeper for us getting into platinum. It is only fitting. And they are playing a hyper-aggressive red deck against our ramp deck, so the classic red versus green matchup. Okay. So if we block here, they could go sack, equip sack, which is probably a good outcome for us. Every point of damage matters. So we will not... Okay, perfect. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We're going to pattern matcher it up. Get our Leafkin. Next turn we can Leafkin into and Gift of Paradise in the same turn. And then we can start Wake Rooting. We'll definitely block Scorch Spitter. Even if that means they can Violet. They should have done that before attacking if they cared so much about their Scorch Spitter. That's just a little sloppy. I think getting more ramp out right now is really good, because this just gives me a nice little opportunity, and then I can start playing all my more expensive cards in the same turn. Because now I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, 8 mana next turn. There is some argument to just playing Silverback Shaman into Wake Root, but I kind of like just getting all this mana out. Opponent is stumbling on mana. They can shock it, I don't care. Okay, Infuriate, that's fine. We'll just play our Wake Root. And then just start activating Wake Root. And opponent scoops it up, and we are officially into Platinum. That's pretty hype, and I hope you stay with me for the next round. Platinum. Hello, and welcome to round 6. We have a great opener here. We have all the ramp, and hopefully we just draw a payoff at some point, but I am optimistic that will happen. We can go Leafkin into Gift of Paradise Leafkin, and then we could cast a 4-drop, a 6-drop on turn 4. Skeleton decks should be a fine matchup for us. Because our deck can grind pretty well thanks to our double pattern matcher and our 3 copies of Silverback and our Wake Root Elemental and our Spectral Sailor and things like that. Ooh, white-black. Okay. This is the first white deck we have faced, which is just kind of an interesting thing to note. Drawing 2 lands was not ideal to start things off, but that just means we'll draw more spells later. That's the way to think about it. I'm kind of afraid of Gauntlets of Light on this thing because I can't really deal with that right now. We're not going to block. It's not worth the 1 point of damage. They don't have enough reach for it to be worth blocking there. Because we're having such a good turn here. Ripping 3 lands off the top was really bad for this curve out, though. I think on this turn we will block, because now we have unlimited mana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We never need more than 6. If they want to Blade Brand me, I'm fine with that. No Blade Brand. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Griffin Sentinel. Okay. Good thing our Netcaster Spider is here to the rescue. Our opponent's like, whoa, I'm playing against mono green. Little do they know that this Gift of Paradise hides many things in the secrets. Okay. If they have an Inspire Charge, it's not great for me, but... +2/+1. Ah, the island. We're not going to let them know that we have islands. We'll just sneak the island away in our hand. Moment of Heroism was honestly not that bad for me. Because it traded for my, like, 3-drop creature, so it wasn't, like, at the end of the world. Just you wait, opponent. One day I'll draw a creature. Gosh darn it, I can't actually kill Audacious Thief. That's so bad. No, I think we've drawn 1 spell this game. That is the saddest. We definitely kept... Yeah, we only drew this Rapid Bite. That's our only spell we've drawn. Why? That is so strange. Just give me a creature here. Okay. There we go. And the Brightwood Tracker is a perfect mana sink. And kills Audacious Thief. I was so worried that I was accidentally going to click the Daybreak Chaplain there. And now we have a mana sink. Because we have so many lands! Oh, man. I just don't want them drawing through their deck a little bit more. I don't want them to kill my Brightwood Tracker and then just draw a card. Because, yeah. Them killing my Brightwood Tracker would already be bad. Man. I do not know what opponent's deck is doing. They almost definitely have Gauntlets of Light. If they have Blade Brand, I'd rather they kill my Leafkin. Oh, the pattern matcher. Oh, the pattern matcher. Oh my gosh, we have so much mana. The mana! Taste the rainbow. Doesn't actually make any sense. So much mana. Oh, that is very bad for me. Oh gosh. Gosh. That's terrifying. Okay. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15 mana! Oh my gosh! Golly gee. I don't think we even use this. I think we just cast 2 silverbacks so we can start hit. We can't even hit them. Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. I am really scared of any creature they could have. This 2/6 just completely shuts me down. I might actually lose this game just because a 2/6 is so impossible for me to beat. Though now I can make like a bunch of 5/5s every turn. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I tap 7 for that? No one knows. I already played a land this turn, right? Because for my turn I drew, yeah. So we'll take action. I don't think we would attack with Waker because they'll just block embodiment. So maybe we're fine with that if they make that trade. This coming turn is going to be a big turn for us. If they just get back Skeleton, play it, deal 2 to us, then deal 3. We'll go to 8, 6 life. Squad captain. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. This is so negative. I have a Spectral Sailor that I can dig for if worst case comes to worst case and I have to like jump something. There we go. So we'll flash in Spectral Sailor and then start drawing cards to look for our Rabid Bite and our Murder. Because as soon as we can... So as soon as they have 2 creatures, we lose. Give me murder. Feels bad, man. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. I think we just wait and then hope to win next turn with an Alpha Strike. And we don't attack because we don't want them to get back Skeleton. I guess they're going to get back Skeleton no matter what because they can just attack with Skeleton. I think they're dead next turn. As they say, though, math is for blockers, so we're just going to animate as much as we can. We can animate. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 15 green mana. Easy block there. Don't do me like this, opponent. Don't do it. Yes! Oh, gosh. Okay, so we can make 3 5/5s, and then we'll just attack with everything and see if it's good enough. So we need to make sure, because we have 2, 4, 9, 15 green mana. So we can definitely make 2 green, 2 green, 5. Animate that one. 2, 4, 5. Animate that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Animate that one. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to play my trample guy. Oh gosh, maybe I messed that up. Shoot! Oh my gosh, I might have punted that so badly. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 attackers. My smallest 7 are 1 point, 3 points, 6 points, and then 20. So that's 26 damage that gets through. And they will gain 2 life. So that's 24, I think, if I do my math right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 7 blockers. I think this is correct. I think they die by like -2. But if I had played my trampler guy, I think I would have won way easier. Like it wouldn't have even been close. Because if I play my trampler guy, they just die in a landslide. So that was a really bad play. Because I did my calculations before I drew the Thicket Crasher, but playing Thicket Crasher would have been correct. Because now I lose to Moment of Heroism. Oh, I guess I was dead to Moment of Heroism anyway, so they don't have that. So I think we got there. But if I had played Thicket Crasher, then I have 5. I just have one less 5/5, but all of them have trample. So it would have been 5, 10, 15, 20. It would have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 37, 42 points of trample, and they just can't win, possibly, in that scenario. I think we got there, though. I think I did the math right. If I'd played Thicket Crasher, though, I would have won 100%. So if I lose this game, it's because I didn't play Thicket Crasher, which I guess is a fine way to lose. Let's just see all the damage going through. If my math is correct. Yes! Woo! That was insane! Look at all the lands! That is so many! That's 7 5/5 lands! It's the greatest Wakered Elemental of all time. Well, I hope you enjoyed that round, and I'll see you in the finals. Hello, and welcome to the final round. We're playing against the number 9 ranked Mythic player. So yeah, we're going to keep this hand. We have our Wakeroot Elemental to carry us. Oh my gosh, opponent. This is actually super intense. Putting a Gift of Paradise onto a Cryptic Cave seems really bad, but in this specific case, I think it's correct. Hopefully I don't have to, though. My opponent's probably like, wow, this garbage Platinum player doesn't know what he's doing, but little does he know that I have the Wakeroot Elemental. Okay, blue-white Flyers. Could be a tricky matchup. We'll just get our Silverback down, and then hope they don't have pacifism. Blue-white actually does really well against Silverback Shaman. Wow, he took the time. Okay, that's definitely going to die. Oh, that is so dead. I'm totally killing Empyrean Eagle. 100%. Okay. Okay, now we'll play Wakeroot Elemental. And blue-white can't really kill a creature once it's in play, so I just get a free 5/5 every turn that has haste. The only card I need to be afraid of is Inspired Charge, because that would be 3, 4, 5. Okay, they attack me. 4, 6, 7, 8. No, it's only for 7. Okay, but then next turn they would have lethal. Oh man, I lose. Rats! Oh man. The God tier Flyers draw can take me down from the number 9 Mythic player. Gosh. If I'd been on the play, I would have won this game. Was I on the play? I don't think so. I think my only out is sacking the Cryptic Caves, because they have 4, 5, 6, 7, plus this thing to give 8. Shoot. Good game. Ouch. Did not get the win there, but it was just mostly them having a great draw and us not being on the play. But if we'd been on the play, we would have won, so such is life, and we'll see you in the next round. We're back for our second crack at a, 7-win run, and we're going to keep this hand. It's got some lands, even though they're not forests, so our Wakeroot isn't that good in this hand. Spectral Sailor basically is going to do 5 damage. That's kind of how you think about 1 mana, 1/1 flyers a lot of the time if you play them on turn 1. A lot of the time they'll do like 5 damage. Okay. Hopefully they don't have shock. Oh yes. We're playing 1 mana, 1/1 tribal. Ember Hauler, no! I shouldn't have attacked with Sedge Scorpion. Now they get to just do 2 damage to me for no reason. Oh. I really shouldn't have attacked with Sedge Scorpion. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Oh no. Farewell, Spectral Sailor. We hardly knew ye. We only really want forests. Okay, no blocks. So they had 3 mana up and they didn't do anything with it. Oh, goodness. Now we have the green mana needed to use our Wakeroot Elemental, I mean. I don't know why it taps me with the that one instead. It's bizarre. But it doesn't affect me here, but it's just kind of weird. Weird auto-tapping shenanigans. I'm really afraid of them just killing my Wakeroot, because after that I don't have any mana sinks really, other than Spectral, which I already used. I guess Brightwood Tracker. Sure. Feral Abomination. No reduced ashes. No reduced ashes. No murder, please. Oh, no, they hit their swamp. Oh, gosh. No. Fenlurker. Sure. Farewell, Pattern Matcher. We hardly knew ye. Oh, I didn't even get the choice to click on it. Bag of Holding. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. The bag! The bag! The bag of holding! The bagel of holding. Oh no. That is an ultra combo. I did not even think about that. The sick combo. The Buccaneer, of course, knows how to use a bag of holding. Better than most. The islands are coming. They are uniting. And it has trample, so they can't even chump it with like a Fenlurker. so afraid. Oh man, oh man. Oh where, do, 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 do. I'm really hoping they don't have removal. No removal, please. I'm asking nicely. I don't want reduced ashes or murder. Oh man. This is not going to end well for me. Wow. Wow. The old 3 for 1. You know, that was honestly not as bad as I was expecting. That could have gone very badly. Well, that was a fantastic rip. Off the old top of the deck. Attack with everything, they go block. And then they block here, they go to 2. This seems like a fine all attack. Because if they want to trade here, then they can't double block this, and they can't double block this. We'll kill the Buccaneer, I think. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. And this is important because now they can't use removal on this, because even if I remove the counter to give it hexproof, they're still dead. So the Sedge Scorpion attack was actually important. I'm so nervous. I just want to win. Don't do me dirty, opponent. Don't win. It's really actually a hope that they do not have removal. I kind of want to hit the good game button to see if they are just concede. Okay, so they have something better than double jump block available to them. That was a fantastic draw. Haha! This time the advantage is mine! Yes! I knew it would work. Nice. Good game, opponent. And we managed to get to all 7 wins, ranked up to Platinum, had a pretty sweet run, only lost to the nut draw from Blue-White Flyers, which is generally to be expected. That is going to do it for this video. If you did make it all the way till the end and want to let me know you made it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave a hashtag WakeRootPower, because that was got to be the best Wake Root's ever been. Animating 7 lands, hitting them for like 50 damage. Yeah, so Wake Root Power in the comment section down below. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to give back to the channel directly, you can do so via the Patreon. Get access to bonus videos every single week. And by doing so, you are supporting me, you are supporting my content. If you do, you get access to some really cool rewards, including the bonus videos, and one of those rewards is being put into the credits if you support at a certain level. So thank you so much to everyone that supports at that level, and here are the credits for those folks. Thank you so much to all of my patrons. Thank you so much to at all levels, and thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.